Whew. Yo, what's up? Alex Platinum here, and today we are going to talk about Oneitis. What is it, and how do you circumvent it? I really like that word, circumvent. So, a few things. I'm going to try to make this video a little more free-flowing to where it's not scripted, because I really don't like the scripted. Oh, gotta say the right things, can't make any mistakes, political correctness. I'm going to make a few mistakes. I'm going to try to limit the edits, and it's just more natural that way. So anyways, back to the topic. What is oneitis? Oneitis is where a guy, it could be a girl too, but mostly guys do this. A guy will think about a girl so much that barely even knows him or doesn't know him at all. And he'll think about her and think about her and think about her. And he's going to create a life in his head. He's going to create an identity of her in his head, which is not even fair to her because she's not going to be able to live up to that expectation of her that he built in his head. And another reason that's just terrible is when he finally does go and talk to her or approaches her or whatever, he's going to stifle himself. He inhibits himself. Now he's got to say the right things. He's got to say the perfect thing. He can't make a mistake. It's got to be meticulous. So he's going to trip over his own words. He's going to make mistakes. And she's going to be like, this guy is very weird. Maybe even like a serial killer. Another issue with that is, say that girl that he's thinking about all the time that he really likes, she gets into a relationship or she rejects him, but most of the time they get into a relationship. He's going to see that and he's going to grow resentment towards that girl. He's going to hate that girl and he's going to hate that guy too. And this is mostly the guys that are good guys that do this. They try to act like the white knights, and when the girl gets into a relationship that's not him, he starts becoming a jerk. So most guys have been there. I have been there before I got into dating, even like in the beginning when I did get into dating, because like I started to learn game and girls started to actually show me attention, and then I started kind of like obsessing a little over them. But I quickly squashed that. I was like, nope, can't do that. So how do you squash it if you're already there? Or how do you just avoid it in general? One, you do have to talk to multiple women, and they don't even necessarily have to be potential dates. You just talk to women because you talk to women. Talk to everybody. Flirt, tease, banter with everybody. Women, guys, girls, cats, dogs, everybody. And just be around a lot of opportunities, and that'll kind of open your eyes like, hey, there's a lot of people out here that I can talk to, that I get to know. Because if you only focus on that one person, of course you're going to fall in love and you're going to think you're madly in love, but you're not. You're just obsessed. That's not love. Love is wanting nothing but the best for somebody, regardless of circumstances. Obsession is where you're thinking about them all the time and you want to buy them this and give them this and do this and that, and that's just not love. So don't think that. So put yourself around many opportunities. Always be on. Practice your flirting, teasing, bantering with everybody, not just girls, like I said, with everybody. And when you finally do meet that one girl, you're going to say the right things. You're not going to have to think about what's the perfect line and what's this and what's that. You're just going to be you, and you're going to say the thing, and you're not going to stifle yourself. So that is how you want to avoid it, circumvent it. And if you're already in it, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to proactively stop thinking about that person. You're going to, every time they pop into your head, you got to say, cancel, stop. You got to find other things to focus on, find other people to talk to, get around other people. You're probably not going to feel like it, but just do it to keep your mind off of that person. And eventually you're going to learn, like, hey, I never really, like, the more I stop thinking about this person, the more I'm not really caring about seeing them, being around them, obsessing over them. You'll learn that you're not obsessed with them is basically what I'm trying to say. So that is my advice for today. So let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me a message, like, comment, and I'll see you guys later.